Hello, hello. This is Jay Chatfield, Loving Yourself to Life. I know I've been missing for a little bit, but growth, man. I got a lot of growth going on, and it is like new growth, but it is for real like growth in my life and just in certain understandings. A couple of things I want to talk about um, is that give yourself some time to settle into the new you. I know a lot of us want information. We want to soak up all the information that we can. And then you'll come across information that just really isn't resonating with you. You're like, it's just because you haven't let yourself catch up to yourself, if you know what I'm saying. Like you're just gung ho. You're like, I want to know about this and I want to know about that. But then it will probably, I'm not going to say probably, you will experience an overload. I know I was like that. And because I love knowledge and I like to know for myself, I don't want to go by what anybody else tells me. I want to have my own experience because that way I can relate better to others when they come to me for help. But just in talking in general, I just wanted to get into a lot of things, and I have found that those things that you want to get into you may not be ready to get with it. I know I would hear a lot of like Brother Panic lectures and Bobby Hammett things, and I just couldn't listen to it. It just was, I was like, I don't know what and I kind of would get discouraged because a lot of people would be like, you need to listen to, but let me tell you, you need to listen to what speaks to you at the time, at the level that you're on. That is what you should listen to. I don't like telling anybody what to do, but I'm just telling you. And then, because from my own experience, because now I can go back and listen to what they were referring and say, oh, okay, I like this because this is where I am. You don't go talking to a child about sex, like a child about sex. Like that 2-year-old, you're like, I know some 35-year-old 2-year-olds. Well, let me break that down a little bit. A newborn, they probably know more than you do, but you don't go telling them about anything like sex wise. They're just gonna, that little newborn look, and they just, okay. I didn't have to do that face, but I did. But they're not gonna be able to talk back to you about it. Or walking. Let me just bring it down to a child level. Like walking, they're not strong enough to walk yet. They're not there. So give yourself some time and some space to settle into, you and your knowing, you and you remembering who you are, because that is very key to keeping you on place, on your pace. Now sometimes people just have an accelerated. I wasn't like that. This is like year 5 for me. And in the beginning, it was more of me getting rid of all of the programming that I've had for over 30 years. So that's what that was about. So you really can't soak in anything else until you've gotten rid of all of those things is going to counter it. It's not going to stick. It's not going to be any information that's valuable. It's going to hit a wall because you're not ready for it. Just like I said, I wasn't ready for all of those lectures, let alone to sit there for 8 hours to listen. But now I can sit for 24 hours and listen, like don't even go to bed type thing, because I'm in a different space. And it also depends on what it is. So give yourself some time. If something resonates with you on this level, on that level, stay there, because you're going to eventually grow and continue to keep going in your remembrance. Okay? The second thing that I want to talk about is your path. Now, take it from a person like me. Your path, don't play. So don't play with your path. Okay? I started getting a little bit of here and there about what path I'm supposed to be on and the things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I was kind of like, yeah, I'm going to get that. But first this. And my spirit team was like, okay, we already told you need to handle this first. It's okay to satisfy this this fleshly need to do this, but this is where we need you to go spiritually. This is what you need to do. This is why you came here, and this is where you need to go. So I kept going back and forth in it. Listen, path went after me. It really, it was like, it humbled me to a point where it took a rope and was like, I'm gonna drag you coming. Like, all of the things that I had in front of it just was like, but it just automatically went away. And I would talk more about that, like on my like when I talk to people personally, that I can go really deep into it, because you will know what you're supposed to be doing, because that thing will always pull at you. It's going to always be there, but it's not going to play with you when it's time for you to do it, especially when things are lining up for your path to continue for you to walk, go on it. So at the beginning, it was like, this is, you get comfortable with, like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. All right, I know what it is. But, and then it's like, all right, you already know, so let's go. But then you can't let it go. You can't go because you have all these other things that you think you have to do. But your path is like, I'm not playing with you. You need to come on over here. I'm about to drag you out of whatever I'm about to make your friends go away. You're going to lose your job. They're going to come repo your car. Look, I'm not talking from personal experience, but that's what I heard now. But honestly, yeah, you're gonna have to face the things that you're gonna have to face that thing that you have to do. And you're not gonna hate it. It's just one of those things where I always talk about, and I love Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I use this all the time. When he was going to get the cup for his dad to be healed, he had to go, and there was this canyon, and he had to, it was like, this is the way you need to go. He was like, no, this is where you need to go. And at every obstacle that he hit, he was ready for it, because of what? He remembered what he was taught. And then when he got to it, it came back. Boom, he gone. He went to the next step. Boom, he went to the next step. And then when it was time for him to go across the canyon, it was like, okay, a faith walk. He had to step out and believe that stone was there. And he did it. Of course he did it. Movie wouldn't have been the movie if he would have fell down the canyon and died. But of course, that is how the path is. It's going to call you. And then when you start to go on the path, things are going to come back. You're going to start remembering things. You're going to start remembering all the things that you thought was forgotten, just to make it along and just to go that way. So trust it, because like, your path it's not playing with you. So don't play with it. And you're going to come back to it, or you just, you have just failed your mission, abort, boop, eject, you're out. And I don't know what your setup is. I don't know if you come back for it, not doing it. I don't know what happens, but I don't want to know what that is. But on a personal note, my path wasn't playing with me. No, it was not. So don't play with it. And I'm just here to just remind you that you're loved, you're supported. I wish I could hug you in these COVID streets. Oops, I said the C word. But anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you guys are loving yourself. Drop me a comment. Let's talk sometime. Come on, I know you guys are out there. I see some comments come in, but let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. Let me know what's up. What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm getting into my singing mode now. Till next time, do something for you that only you will love. Have a love yourself day.